Let each person not only look after their own interests, but also those of others. Selfishness is everywhere, in the street, in hearts. It closes the shutters when the neighbor cries. It counts its money when the poor are hungry. It says me first, and the world becomes deserted. Cain asked, am I my brother's keeper? And since then, the question lingers like a winter. But a Samaritan stopped. He had nothing to gain, only time to waste. Selfishness is everywhere, but love can be too. If you reach out, if you open your life, selfishness is everywhere. It eats away like rust. But Jesus has washed feet, and it changes everything. Selfishness says take, love says give. One makes kings alone, the other makes brothers, crowns of life. Selfishness is everywhere, in mirrors, on screens. We look at ourselves so much that we no longer see people. It builds walls, it digs ditches. It says it's mine, and sharing is forgotten. The rich young man left sorrowful because his treasure weighed more than Christ. But Zacchaeus came down from his tree. He gave back 4 times over, and joy entered. Selfishness is everywhere, but love can be too. If you break your bread, if you share your wealth, selfishness is everywhere. It cries, me, me, me. But Jesus said, whoever wants to be great must be a servant. Love does not seek its own interests. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. So look, Dorcas sewed tunics. Paul worked with his hands so as not to be a burden to anyone. Ruth gleaned for Naomi, and Jehovah wrote their names, not their bank accounts. Selfishness is everywhere, yes, it's true. But all it takes is a candle to pierce the thick night. A glass of water, Matthew 10:42, is never forgotten. A word, a smile, a seed in your frozen Berlingo. So don't curse the darkness, light it up. Don't say they're all selfish. Be the exception that brings fragrance. Selfishness is everywhere, but so can love. Start with your home, your church, your country. Selfishness is everywhere, but it recedes when you love. For love is Jehovah Himself. Selfishness says keep, love says pour. And in a world that takes, let us be the ones who cradle. Bear one another's burdens, and so you will fulfill the law of Christ. Selfishness is everywhere, except where you choose to love.